What's going on, everybody? My name is Chaney here with another VA music ministry video. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe. Today we are doing preacher chords in C sharp. And we're gonna get a little weird today. I ain't gonna lie to you. So as always, when I do these videos, I try to focus less on, teaching chord for chord and more approach base, like where my mindset is. In videos past, I've often kind of said that I don't really look at everything like we're in the key of C sharp, so I'm limited to C sharp. Now I venture out, I'll do minor thirds, I'll play chord progressions that just so happen to link up in C sharp sometimes. So mind you, it's a little bit more of that. I was actually just playing around with something, like when you get your little doodles. I think I did. So even little stuff like that. So my fault. There it is. So even with for me anyway, I like to start small. Like little stuff like that, like the preacher's, he's doing his little hen and hawing, and like he's kind of tuning up. Or even sometimes, like I'll let it be very apparent that he is in there. Like he could be screaming and hollering, and I'll still wait. I'll wait until it's like absolutely necessary. Like sometimes people try to get in, and it's like the preacher will start acting like he's tuning up, and then the organ's coming. Yeah, like, and it's just like, where you going, brother? Huh? Where you going, brother? You ain't doing nothing. Hold on, come back down. Take all these drawbars out. Pull like maybe 3 or 4 of them out, and it depends on which one you want. But like even little small stuff like that. So one more time. So, and if you pay attention, it's just like look at this little flicker I'm doing. So like even little small, like nuanced stuff like that, where it's like both hands are kind of working together. So and I'm finding a little flicker every once in a while. So like finding a chord, and like if you've been following my plan for any number of minutes, I'm a sucker for a good, chromatic. It doesn't matter what we do. It could be. That's cool, like, or. There'll be some times where I'm playing in C sharp, and, it's just like I'll let my left hand kind of do the work. My right hand will just do nothing. All right, so of course with C sharp you got the basics. You got 1, 3, 4, 5, or you can resolve it. Then you got 6, 2, 5, 1. So even with just those chords alone, you can really go, like, mind you, there's a lot of places you can really go. You can be like, and the Lord said, watch, hear, and pray. Vincent got a guitar racing chair or a GT racing chair. I can't tell if it's 1 or 2. I can't see that good. You see what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really moving. He got a Canon camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, even with those chords. And then you can even work your way down. You could be like, so you could be 1, 3, 4, rah, 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 rah. Come back down. Back to the 4. Up, up. 6, 2. Then you got 5. Then you back to the 1. So sometimes it just kind of repeats that, and more so, I'll probably start doing stuff like that when there's like really like a up tempo. Let's call it a flow. When the cadence is a lot closer, the cadences are a lot closer together. And mind you, like the times in between he's breathing and stuff. So it just kind of depends. But mind you, even in those little off nuanced moments, if that's what we want to call them, the little nuanced moments. So like when a preacher's, starting their close. Again, like I said earlier, don't come all the way out the gate. Just like, what does that do? Like, what does that do? Like, if anything, what you're playing should match, like the dynamics of wherever he is in his preaching. Like I think sometimes we get kind of excited. Because it's like we're excited to be playing, and it's oh man, we practice these new chords that I seen on this VA Music Ministry DVD. And oh man, it's about to get crazy. Chaney showed me, he showed me how to make the organ scream. I'm gonna do that. First 30 seconds, it's just like, it's a quick way to get hushed up. I'm being honest with you. Like, I learned something from an OG by the name of Tommy Jones. I used to work with Tommy for years before he he started pastoring a church in Alabama. And we were at a convention, and there was a musician he shall remain nameless. He was a musician there. And he was playing for, I guess, like one of the guest headliner artists. That they didn't bring a musician, so he was just kind of sitting in with the house band or whatever. And he started playing, and he was wrong. So they waved him off. Like the artist waved him off, and dude, kind of got embarrassed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And Tommy, he said right then and there, he pulled me to the side. He was like, "Listen, I'll let this be a valuable lesson to you. It's better to get asked up than to be sat down." So by that, what he meant was, it's better to just, sometimes either be prepared to play your role, be prepared, to do whatever, be ready for the moment when the moment comes, but not to overdo it or not to do too much or underperform. Like there's a fine line between, doing your job and not doing your job. So part of us doing our job is, somewhat staying out of the preacher's way. It's accompanying them, not them, chasing us, if that makes sense. So with that being said, okay, cool. If the preacher starts low, you start low. And it depends, because some of these preachers be, wild willy straight out the gate. It get a little weird. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, there's one thing about me for sure. Like, I get up off of an organ quick if it get weird. So like, I think if the preacher's starting out, 9 times out of 10, they don't want a whole lot. They just want to, kind of, jumpstart the moment, push the start, just